Hey, what's up, guys? If you are a faith-based real estate investor or entrepreneur, leader, and you want to replace or double your income in the next 6 to 12 months through real estate, I want to talk to you. Or maybe you have a portfolio you want to scale. Maybe you're stuck using your own money and you want to start using other people's money or break into commercial real estate. I want to talk to you. My partners and I, along with our leadership team, we all have a combined total of about $100 million in assets under management. For the first time ever, we're going to be releasing a brand new strategy that is basically our way of structuring deals and buying off-market properties, and it's called Gorilla REI, okay? Gorilla REI Method. And I'm going to break down exactly what that is in just a second, but I want to tell you we are going to do an in-depth webinar completely free on how to buy off-market apartments, how to get them funded with no money out of your own pocket, how to structure them in a way that's extremely advantageous for the GP and the LP, but giving the favor to the GP and still getting major returns to the LP. We're going to talk to you about this new syndication, new way that we do it, and we're going to walk you through step-by-step how to do it. So if you want to attend that webinar, it's this Saturday at 12 Eastern, 9 a.m. PST. If you want to attend, click the link below. We're going to be there this Saturday. We're walking people through that whole method completely free, okay? So check that out. But right now, what I want to tell you, Gorilla REI, what does it mean? There's a normal term out there called guerrilla investing. And there's some people know about it, some people don't. But typically what that refers to is business acquisition. Guerrilla investing would typically be companies buying businesses that are already dominating their current market, but aren't quite yet, just say, a monopoly, right? They're not like across the nation or whatever. They're dominating in their current field. They have high potential. So people go in and buy businesses like that. Well, Gorilla REI is something we put into effect that is our formula, and it starts with the property. So Gorilla properties, and then there's a three-prong approach to buying those Gorilla properties, okay? So first off, Gorilla properties refers to the way we find our buy box, right? One thing we believe, especially if you're a newer investor to a medium-sized investor, just say between 150 million in AUM, and some people go 400, 500 million in AUM and still have the same buy box. And you'd argue, well, why change it if it's working, right? But here it is. 10 to 100 units, light to medium value add opportunities. And what does that mean? I'll break that down. Don't worry. Light to medium value add opportunities. So in other words, we're not looking for guts, complete renos, complete, new construction, stuff like that, right? We're not looking at things that are below 50% occupied. We're actually looking at things 70 and above, preferably even 80 and above or 90 and above. And those have been some of our best deals is they're already fully occupied or over 90%. They're already stabilized, what's considered stabilized, right? Over 90% occupied. Those are already in a Gorilla property position, and then they're just under market value. So we can increase the value. We can increase some things there. And so we're looking to change out property management, not do a ton of construction, not do a ton of renovations. We're not looking for anything in Class D areas, or preferably nothing in Class C minus, maybe C plus B areas. So that's where it starts. What kind of property is that? And there's more to that we're going to dive into this Saturday. But just from a high level overview, Gorilla properties, 10 to 100 units, that's the sweet spot. Ideally 20 and 30 to 100, because those are too big for the small guys, too small for the big guys. So that is our competitive advantage and what we call Gorilla properties. Now, there's a three-prong approach to finding those. We want to go Gorilla lead generation, Gorilla deal structure. And I'll just share with you, the typical syndication model is about a 70-30 split. So 70% ownership to the limited partners who are just investing money in the deal. They're not actually doing any work. They're doing none of the work and just giving money. The typical syndication would give 70% ownership to those guys and 30% to the general partners who are doing all of the work. They found the deal, they negotiated the deal, they got it through to closing, they're managing the deal, they're doing everything. And what we want to do is flip that. This is how we've done our last several deals, and it works out great, especially if you find properties in the method we're teaching you, because it makes it actually more advantageous to the limited partner to flip the structure. And so we'll break that down this Saturday. But so you have Gorilla lead generation, Gorilla deal structure, and Gorilla financing. Big thing around getting your deals funded. We want investors and limited partners, people, capital partners coming to you, not you going to them, right? We want to see how can we attract capital partners and be able to convert cold traffic. So we're not always having to depend on friends and family. Sometimes we need to start there. It's not what we want to depend on. We want to be able to convert cold traffic. So we're going to be breaking all this down for you Saturday. If you want to be on that webinar, and I've said it a bunch of times, jump on there. It's completely free. Click the link below. Outside of that, I hope this video alone was good. Go after Gorilla REI investing. Go after Gorilla REI Method, guys. It's what we're going to be rolling out to everybody. It starts with the type of property and then the three-pronged approach to find those properties and to get them closed. I'm super excited to see you there. If you're a faith-based investor, real estate entrepreneur, leader, we look forward to helping you scale up to create a greater impact in your community and in our world. All right, God bless.